Dude Perfect.
Hello folks, welcome to
Backyard Stuntman.
Backyard Stuntman.
I don't think any other YouTube channel does viral videos quite like Dude Perfect. They've gone from a few friends in college doing trick shots in their backyard to one of the biggest channels in the world. Right now they average an insane 48 million views per video. Even after a decade of making content, every single upload hits trending. The real question is how? What are they doing that 99% of YouTubers don't understand? Now, some people might just call it luck, but these guys are way smarter than that. Dude Perfect have used a genius strategy to grow their channel. Each of their videos follows a formula to guarantee viral success. And in this video, we are going to get to the bottom of it. So if you want to grow your own channel, get out your notebook and get ready for a Dude Perfect YouTube masterclass. Dude Perfect's story on YouTube has a pretty special start. When they first uploaded this video in 2009, they really didn't know what to expect. They were all students in Texas A&M and one day decided to film their basketball trick shots for the world to see. 3 days later, it had picked up momentum and hit 100,000 views. Not bad for your first ever video. The thing is, this wasn't just a once-off. These 5 friends had stumbled across something that would make each of them millionaires. In fact, pretty much ever since that first video, Dude Perfect have been in a league of their own when it comes to views. Just listen to this stat. In total, they have 21 videos with over 100 million views or more. If you compare this to the likes of PewDiePie and MrBeast, it's pretty insane how good Dude Perfect are at going big. Their most viewed video ever has a whopping 347 million views. If we gave this an estimated CPM of $2, that's $700,000 in ad revenue. Imagine telling these college kids that in the future they could make that much with one video. Now, we can't all do these numbers, but we sure as hell can learn from the secrets that make it all possible. I've researched Dude Perfect's channel for almost a month now and have broken down the 3 main factors behind their viral success. Let's figure this out. So when Dude Perfect first launched their channel, I said they didn't know what to expect. But after reading a bit more about these guys, maybe they actually did. Now, YouTube was still in its infancy stage in 2009, but the world had already got a taste for viral videos. Which brings us on to factor number 1. Dude Perfect built their channel around a high growth niche, something that no one else at the time did. There are certain forms of content that just always seem to go viral, whether it be funny cat videos, new dance moves, or epic fails. The concept of trickshotting can actually be placed in that category too. One of the most viewed videos on YouTube in 2005 was Ronaldinho's crossbar challenge. The year Dude Perfect uploaded their first video, a compilation of NFL trick shots was sweeping the internet. This was Dude Perfect's proof of concept. They saw an opportunity to jump on this trend and provide something even better. Trickshotting videos have high view velocity. What I mean by this is when they pop off, they gain views extremely quickly, compared to normal videos which grow over a longer period of time. So what actually makes a viral video, and how did Dude Perfect use this to their advantage? Well, it boils down to 3 main ingredients. Let's take this video here as an example. The first ingredient that nearly all trending videos share is they evoke emotion. This could be awe, anger, entertainment, and even disbelief. All of Dude Perfect's videos generate positive emotion from the viewer. In my case, it's mainly in disbelief at how these shots are even possible. This makes viewers much more likely to click, engage, and share. Speaking of this, it needs to be highly shareable content. Dude Perfect's videos have always had universal appeal. You could show them to your mother or your little brother and both would enjoy them. Just look at the number of shares on social media this video got. When you think about it, YouTube's recommended system is sharing too. If you can create good content, it does the work for you. The third ingredient is having super clickable metadata, aka titles and thumbnails. I've talked before about how CTR is so important to beating YouTube's algorithm. It's basically the percentage of people who click on a video when they are shown it, and it's the spark that lights the fire for a viral video. Dude Perfect's titles are always short and easy to understand. This immediately grabs attention. Their thumbnails are perhaps where most of the magic happens. They often show the trick shot just before it's hit, so as a viewer you want to click to see the result. There's also that element of disbelief. Could this actually be real? If you replace this video with pretty much any other Dude Perfect upload from the start until now, it still matches these traits. Right now, the top 10 most viewed trickshot videos on YouTube are all from Dude Perfect. It's the same strategy MrBeast has used. Find a viral video concept like giving away money and build your entire channel around it. While there might be more competition these days, new high growth niches are always opening up. The first people to jump on Among Us, for example, are doing pretty well right now. But this is still only half of the equation. You can position yourself in the best niche and make the best thumbnails, but if you don't deliver in the actual video, it won't work. Which takes us on to factor number 2, the Dude Perfect formula. Obviously, YouTube really care about how long viewers stay on a video. The average view duration and retention are two of the best metrics to tell YouTube a video is worth promoting. A normal retention chart looks something like this. The video loses a lot of people within the first 30 seconds, and then there's a gradual fall off until another sharp drop at the end. This makes sense in theory. A lot of people click on a video, and if they're not engaged, they just click off and go elsewhere. But Dude Perfect have found a way to combat this, using a formula for every video. Let's break this down by watching this video together. So I'm going to pause this already because something very obvious but very important has already happened. Dude Perfect have delivered the kick right away. The kick is a term used to describe when a video delivers on the title and thumbnail in the actual video. I first heard about this through the YouTube consultant Matt Gielan, and it actually makes so much sense. Every time you give the viewer a kick, it's like giving them a hit of dopamine. They're getting what they came for and are much less likely to click off the video. Let's keep count of the number of kicks in the first 30 seconds alone.
One more.
So after just half a minute, they've already delivered on their title and thumbnail 15 times. What happens next is also interesting.
Hey Corey, got that pizza, man? Sure do. You know what to do now.
This is kind of like a super kick, and nearly every Dude Perfect video has them once every 30 to 60 seconds. It goes quiet and then climaxes as the shot is hit. This breaks up the flow of mini kicks and trains your brain to wait for the next big one. If you go through any Dude Perfect video, you'll find this structure, even if it's not a trick shot compilation. Also, a special mention to how good Dude Perfect's music is. This helps to carry the video through highs and lows in terms of energy. If you're looking for good copyright-free music, I've linked a free trial to the site I use below. Another really important thing I want to point out is how Dude Perfect hold people even when the kicks start to slow down. Naturally, you can't keep this pace up forever, but at the same time, you don't want all your videos to be just 2 minutes long. In the last quarter of Dude Perfect's uploads, they start increasing the time between kicks and often add in bloopers and other personal moments. This is intentional. The first half of the video captures the viewer's attention, and then they can introduce more of themselves over time. Also, the "pound it, noggin, see ya" is obviously a fan favourite catchphrase, and by putting it at the very end, people wait around and don't click off the video early. This is something all YouTubers can learn from. When are you delivering your kicks? From the first second, Dude Perfect have your attention, and they don't lose it. Which means YouTube will push their videos to huge audiences. So this is the technical side of things, but there's still one more piece missing. Plenty of channels blow up on YouTube and then fade away just as quickly. What is different about Dude Perfect? Well, in Factor 3, let's talk about their Go Big strategy. And if you stick around, I'll tell you how I learned about this directly from a member of Dude Perfect. I'd actually place Dude Perfect as one of the most important YouTube channels of all time. Here's why. They were one of the first YouTube channels ever to release their own products outside of merch, with their mobile app. They've also led the way for brand deals, showing billion-dollar companies just how valuable a YouTube audience is. Not to mention, their content has always been to the highest standard anywhere on the internet. Each of them followed the Go Big mantra. From day one, they were committed to scale things as far as they could. Whatever seemed impossible, that's where they aimed. So why am I so sure that this is the key philosophy behind their success? Well, it's actually the name of an audiobook I listened to with today's video sponsor, Audible. And that audiobook was written and narrated by one of the founding members, Corey Cotton himself. I think one of the best ways to learn about growing a YouTube channel is to listen to people who have been there and done it. Go Big is a bit of a hidden gem. It's a must if you want to discover the Dude Perfect blueprint that turned YouTube videos into $1 million business. I always say to my friends, if you substitute just 10% of the time you listen to music with audiobooks, the positive change on your life will actually shock you. If you're looking for some other recommendations, my whole business model on YouTube was built around Superfans by Pat Flynn. I'd also check out YouTube Secrets. I typically listen to audiobooks while doing chores around the house, which is the beautiful thing about Audible. You can turn any boring task into a learning opportunity. You can start listening to one of these audiobooks or thousands of other options for free with a 30-day trial. All you have to do is visit audible.com/Paddy or text Paddy to 500 500. Doing so really helps support the content I make, and hey, you get a free audiobook too. Thank you to Audible for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. YouTube's algorithm thinks you'll like this video here, so click it and let's see if they're right.